Okay, I am back. Okay, so I'm back now, and I'm gonna play the game, and we're gonna test out viini and see if it works, or if it's gonna break a whole bunch like it did last time. But either way, I'm going to record down any issues and I find with it, so I know what I need to improve. Alright, so we'll put the headset on. And we'll just check the streams to make sure they're working. View your channel, okay? View your channel, okay? Cool, that's working. And what about the Twitch channel? Okay, cool, that's working. Yep, that's working too. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Let's check the chat to see if it goes into the...
Look at the chat, you
Yes, it
blind
does.
bastard.
Okay, let's now check the viinis. Go into the game. Where is the game? Here it is. So I'm running.
Wait 2 days for the lost, 10 for the wounded, 20 for the ill and mad. Then it's time to grieve. Enter. T1543. Really now. T1543. Like with the grass being removed.
What the hell?
Jai. Close singing.
We need to.
T1543. Anyway.
Okay. Okay, we're going to have to stop that because that ain't right. Okay, it's already erroring out. Okay, it seems like we can't use full screen mode. For whatever reason, full screen mode just does not work. So let's close the server and let's rerun it again. Alright. Attempt numero dos. Yo, viinis. Are you guys up and running? What's up? Open up my coffee.
You bet we are. I've been ready for hours. I'm always ready for action. An asset has arrived. And to answer your query, one of us is running. The other is simply noisy.
Okay, thank you for that. Okay, goddamn, not even fucking 2 seconds in and she's already talking shit. Okay. So, let us check the narration button. I'm pretty sure it's 1. Let's see if that works. Oh wait, it's going to narrate the chat, isn't it?
Wait 2 days for the lost, 10 for the wounded, 20 for the ill and mad. Then it's time to grieve.
Oh? Maybe not. Oh, I see. Never mind. That's right. Okay, it seems to be fine. So, let's just play the game, I guess. So I'm gonna do a new game because I've now added a history. I haven't added a way to actually add the history, upload it, but I'm now recording a history. So, I'm starting again so we can get the recording, and then I just have to figure out a way to upload that history before doing the next playthrough. So we'll do Cyberpunk Wars, we'll do standard gameplay, and we'll play this game. Alright, +1. Let's actually check the mics too. Oh, I should start recording as well.
The wall is still standing. There are no wolves around. No stench of blood. Good signs. This should be the place you're looking for. You were supposed to meet with a group of soldiers, but you hear no voices, no sounds of labor. The gate is ajar, but the camp isn't safe. It may keep away the goblins and pebblers, but not beast folk nor trolls. And the night is near. Your palfrey breathes heavily. It had a long day. I could just look for another shelter. I need to look around. Cautiously. I dismount and sneak to the gate. Let's peek inside. I get off the horse and enter the camp briskly.
So, I just adjusted his audio because he's sort of loud for me compared to the other viinis. I don't know why. Maybe his voice is just, I don't know, too deep and it's just easier to hear compared to other voices. But yeah, I need to turn that guy down. He talks too much. He talks too loudly. So let's see what the viinis want to do in this situation. Now, I already know what they've said multiple times because this is not the first time trying to get through this part of the game. But let's see what they say. They're not responding, so let me have a look at the code. Did I upload the thing? Okay, what if I press 4 again? It's not working. Why is it not sending the thing to the bots? React narration 4. Okay, let's close the server and let's rerun it and see what goes wrong first. So I'm going to say hello to the Viinies, I'm going to do the narration for the page, and then I'm going to see if I can send it. And let's have a better look at the console this time. Alright Viinies, we are playing a video game. And I need you guys to give me your full attention, okay?
Oh, a little 별표. Game 별표? How quaint. You have my attention for now. Try not to waste it. My attention is way better than hers. I'll give you my full attention. We're gonna win so fast.
Okay, now let's do the narration. Let's go back and have a look at the console.
The wall is still standing. There are no wolves around, no stench of blood. Good signs. This should be the place you're looking for. You were supposed to meet with a group of soldiers, but you hear no voices, no sounds of labor. The gate is ajar, but the camp isn't safe. It may keep away the goblins and pebblers, but not beast folk, nor trolls, and the night is near. Your palfrey breathes heavily. It had a long day. I could just look for another shelter. I need to look around. Cautiously. I dismount and sneak to the gate. Let's peek inside. I get off the horse and enter the camp briskly.
Okay, now let's press 4 to send it.
An abandoned camp on the cusp of nightfall? This seems 별표 unwise. Clearly, sneaking to the gate for a peek is the only sensible option. One must gather information before committing. No way. Sensible is boring. We should just march right in. Let's show those beast folk and trolls that we're not scared of them. The last one.
Okay, the last one it is. Damn, we get it. Okay. So it worked that time. I don't understand what happened then. Like, if I go to the next page, is it going to actually work now, or is it going to just stop working randomly like it did before? I don't know. Let's just do the last one. Yeah, just walk in. Fuck it. Press 1 to get the narration. Because I ain't reading this shit, bro. I ain't fucking reading this shit. Not a million.
Your heavy boots hit the ground, and the pain of the long ride finally catches up with you. You stretch out, bringing your back and legs comfort. All you want now is a table, a decent chair, a nice mug of beer, and some warm stew. With any luck, your axe won't be needed here. I approach the gate, ready to walk in.
Okay. It seems to have ignored this part, but it says here, take care of yourself if you're hurt or exhausted. Some actions won't be available to you otherwise. This doesn't actually say that, but I'm guessing that's the implication. The weaker you are, the higher chance you'll die in combat. Nice. Okay. I approach again and walk in. Let's narrate some more.
If it's a military camp, it doesn't look the part. Plenty of wasted space. The fire pit is cold. Two people are sitting at the table, tired and disheartened. They're looking in different directions, paying no attention to one another. One of them is holding a cup. I walk toward them. It takes them a few breaths to glance in your direction. The first person greets you with a wave of his hand. There are bags under his eyes. His beard is messy. Despite his simple shirt, he's wearing durable, decent boots. A mace with a head covered in iron hangs at his side, but he doesn't reach for it. I take a look at the second soul.
Better fucking not, or else we'd take him out. Alright, next one.
Just like you, she's wearing a gambeson, but hers is a bit loose, as if she took it off a corpse. Her head is shaven, as if she's protecting herself from flesh-eating bugs. Her eyes are weary yet kind. She smiles. Considering the squad was sent here half a year ago, these two surely look the part, though there should be more of them. 8, you believe. I let them speak first. I ask them about their lieutenant.
Okay, and now we have the Viini's react because you know, he's narrated it. Now, I'm going to open up my notes because there are some issues right now. He doesn't seem to read the sentences in a very digestible way. It seems to get cut off a lot, so...
Only two out of eight remain, and they look utterly broken. How predictable. That Uma's smile is a facade. The only correct move is to ask about the lieutenant. One must assess the power structure before revealing one's own hand. But they look so tired, and her smile was nice. We shouldn't just interrogate them. We should let them speak first. That's the polite way to do it. My way is the best way because it's kinder.
Okay. I wonder, what am I going to do here? I mean, I suppose I'm just going to let them speak first. I mean, I've already just waltzed into their camp. At least I can do is, like, you know, let them say what they need to before I start probably giving them news that they want to hear. So I'm gonna let them speak first. I also need to get rid of the I need to fix the queuing.
Letting Purpyo speak first, an interesting tactic. Seeding the initiative right from the start. 하베르세기포. 사미나시만사 자오용 소스박. 에라이 객소기 자율소포난도 one CD charitable of you. Let's observe how that unfolds. Ha! See? I was right. Being polite is the best way. You listen to me. Now they'll see we're friendly and tell us everything. My plans are always the best.
I mean, you know, Viini, not everyone, like, why have to be so aggressive towards them? Like, we're probably supposed to meet up with them. They're probably supposed to be our allies. I don't know why you have to, like, always put yourself in a power position, a power play. Like, it's not necessary. Like, you gotta chill, right? You gotta fucking chill.
My dear, chill is the advice one gives before walking into a trap. Power position, as you so crudely put it, is merely an assessment of reality. Assuming Purpyo friendship is a luxury, one I see my lesser self is all too eager to indulge in. Hey, I'm not a lesser self. Closest right. You're just a big meanie. Being nice and having friends is the best power play of all. Just don't get it.
I mean, honestly, I'm with Mini Viini on this one, so yeah, Oh wait, I already made my choice. Let's do the narration. Let's see what they're talking about now.
It's nice to see an unharmed traveler in this godforsaken shithole. Makes me just a tiny bit hopeful. The bearded voice is strong, yet timid. You'll be staying the night with us, I guess. We're soldiers, he and I, adds the armored woman. Her voice switches from half asleep to relaxed. We'll do our best to keep the camp safe, but if you were to take the first watch, it would be a huge help. Travelers ought to help each other, wouldn't you say? You think for a moment, to fully rest, you'd need a good sleep. Sure, leave it to me. I'm exhausted.
Alright. What do the Vinis want to do about this one? What do they mean?
Transparent attempt to shift the burden, and yet accepting is the only logical choice. It affords you time to assess the camp while they are indisposed. Never refuse an opportunity to hold the perpyo advantage, however small it may seem.
But we're so tired. The game said our boots hurt. But they ask so nicely for help. We should do it. That's what heroes do. They help people even when they're sleepy.
Okay, but we don't know these people. Like, we should have just, like... Actually, I guess that's a reason for us to stay awake then. But at the same time, if we need to sleep, we need to sleep. I don't know, I don't have the context to make a proper decision. Honestly, I'm on the side of leaning on I'm exhausted. Like, I don't see... Like, I don't know. Do you guys have any thoughts before I make my choice? Like, I don't know, man. Like, you're walking into a camp and they're immediately asking you to do shit for them. Like, at the same time,
Context?
Like, I don't know.
My dear, the context is that you are outnumbered in an unfamiliar place with two strangers of questionable competence. To sleep would be to surrender all control. Taking the watch is the only purple, logical course of action. You gain knowledge of the area, and they owe you a favor. It's a simple transaction.
Or you just get weaker because you're exhausted, even more exhausted.
She's right, but for all the wrong reasons. We should take the watch because they need our help. It's the nice thing to do. Helping people is way more important than whatever she said. My plan is better because it comes from the heart.
Alright, they want to both do it, we'll fucking do it. Fine, leave it to me.
Fantastic. She rubs her hands together. I don't remember the last time I had more than half a night of sleep. The hours before midnight should be the calmest. Just wake us up if anything happens. The man flashes you a wide smile. It's easy to wake us up. Just yell. He drinks from his mug. I asked them about their lieutenant.
Oh, how would you want to phrase your question?
You wonder how to phrase your question. Whenever you meet new people, you can influence how they perceive you by selecting one of the attitudes.
Okay, alright, Vinis, we can basically do what? We can basically choose how we phrase our question. We can be friendly, we can be playful, distant, intimidating, or vulnerable. And obviously you don't know the question yet, so I'll just give you guys the narration. So you can react to what I said, and then I'll give you guys the narration, and then you can make your choice. See, this is a problem too. Okay, I just ran into a problem again, where I needed to be able to send the narration with my own sort of audio, in case I need to add context. So
a choice of masks. Intimidating, Hepsay is of course the most efficient. Why waste time with pleasantries? However, distant offers a certain variable, naked to analytical purity. The others are simply tools for manipulation, best used on the simple-minded. Choose your approach. Carefully.
Ooh, we can be friendly or playful. That's the best one. If we're nice, they'll be nice back, and we'll all be friends. Being intimidating is just me. My friendly way is way better than her mean way.
But maybe I need to discard the narration, because I could have just said that narration I could have summed that up pretty quickly, right? I could have just been like, oh, we need to ask about the lieutenant, how do you want to do it? Like, yeah, actually, maybe let's add discard narration. Yeah, because, like, we don't need to give that narration to them. That's overcomplicating it. So yeah, that's definitely something we need to fix up. How do I want to be? Like... I don't know. I don't know if I want to be friendly, dude. Like, they... I guess you could be friendly, but... I'm gonna do the poker face. I'm gonna do the poker face. Alright, Viini, I decided. I'm going to do the distant. I'm looking for you, Lieutenant. I'm just gonna do a poker face because honestly, we don't know what's gonna happen in this story. Like, I don't have a lot of context right now. I don't want to really commit to a certain way of behaving. So we'll just keep it professional for now. I think that's the best way of doing it. Because like I don't remember, like, am I stationed here? Like, am I supposed to like be here and like, you know, for like ages, and am I only like checking up? Like, what is the situation here?
Professional. A commendable choice. Emotional attachments are a 별표 liability 별표. By remaining distant, you keep them uncertain of your intentions while you gather information. A rare display of sound judgment.
Thank you, Viini. I appreciate
Professional
it.
is just a boring word for mean. You had a chance to be nice and make friends, and you picked the cold option. They're not going to want to help us now. My way would have been better.
Help us with what though? Like, that's the problem. Like, do I even need their help? Like, I'm already helping them. That should be enough. Like, nah. Fuck that noise. Alright, let's get into narration.
The woman stands up, dusts off her gambesson, adjusts the sword at her side, and rests her hand on the hilt. Her shoulders are straight, her eyes attentive. It had been me, traveler. Are you in trouble? I'm fine. I'm your new roadwarden. I took you for a wayfarer, to be honest. When you mentioned that your mount is waiting outside, she raises an eyebrow. Shouldn't you unsaddle it? I bet it's tired. She glances at the gate, then at her companion. Her voice drops the slightest sign of weariness. I expect you're looking for directions. I'll help you as much as I can. She reaches out to you. Lieutenant Tulia. I shake her hand. It may be a trap. I gesture for her to stop, pretending to be embarrassed. I should wash myself first, but you can call me. I don't shake her hand.
Okay, let's just be like completely not fuck you, I ain't touching your dirty ass head. Okay, let's see what the Viinis say. Like, let's see what they say.
A handshake. An offer of trust. So easily given. To accept it is to show your own hand. To refuse it is an open declaration of hostility. The 별표 tactical move is to deflect. Claim your hands are unclean. It maintains distance without revealing your distrust. A simple, elegant solution.
What? No! She's being nice. She's the lieutenant. You're supposed to shake her hand. That's what nice people do. Why would you lie and say you're dirty? That's so weird. Just shake her hand and be friends. My way is the best way because it's friendly.
Okay, we get it, Viini. Okay, I want to just shake your hand because I don't get the vibe that, you know, this is some sort of trap. Though, like, with mini Viini, like, you can't do everything into just being friendly. That can't be your excuse for everything. You need to probably think a little more than that. Okay, so I'm gonna shake your hand, and I am... What do you want people to call you? I'll just say close. Confirm. We'll wait for the bot's response, and then I'll do it.
Listen to that little one. It seems even our director understands that your simplistic friendship doctrine has its limits. A direct engagement, chosen 별표, logically 별표. It's a refreshing change of pace.
I think about being a good person. You're shaking her hand. So you're doing my idea anyway. You're just saying that mean stuff to sound all smart and cold like her.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, but when you make a decision that we follow and it gets us fucking killed or maimed, like, I'm blaming you, Viini. I'm blaming you. Alright, so, let's do the narration.
Her grasp is confident, the shake is slight. Just keep your horse away from the tents. She steps away. We don't need to smell its dung. There's one issue. The soldier in the shirt also rises to his feet. We've no tent to spare. You'll have to use a blanket or something.
Look at the chat, you blind
No
bastard.
problem. I enjoy observing the stars. I should get used to sleeping on the ground anyway.
Her sort of animation for her facial expression isn't really working. I don't really know why. It's just, what if I push this button? Yeah, I don't know. Her expressions aren't really going through. I think, let me have a look at the code. Did the fucking AI remove it again? No, Warudo was still having a connection. But, I don't know. I think the expressions are just fucked. It keeps happening. It keeps getting broken. I don't know why. So yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with shocked Viini for a bit. Okay, no problem, whatever. Let's do the next thing.
You walk through the gate. Your mount looks around and snorts anxiously. Not many humans could ride a horse. It's not only taller than you, but also bulky, as heavy as it is strong. You can get in the saddle within a single breath, but most people wouldn't know where to even begin. From every side, it's a wall of flesh. Horses were brought to the dragon from the conquest in the south. They can trot for a long time, but won't outrun some of the local monsters. Your palfrey needs you to survive. But without it, you too would be lost. It's my only companion here. I wanted to feel at ease. I don't care how it feels, but I need it to be strong if I want to travel, and I can't afford another one.
Okay. Let's see what the Viini's have to say about this. Yeah, I just realized why it's broken. It's because the freaking prompting thing got messed up, and it's not telling them the range of expressions they have, so they're trying to use expressions that they don't have. So she's just stuck on the... It just randomly got one of the expressions.
A companion? How utterly touching. The beast is a vehicle, an asset. Its well-being is a matter of pure practical necessity, not emotional indulgence. Maintain it so it can serve its purpose. The second choice is the only one that reflects reality.
Okay.
You're so mean.
Oh wait,
the horse is not an asset. It's a living thing with feelings. It's our partner. We have to make it feel safe and happy. The first option is the best because it's about being a good friend. My way is better because it's kind.
Okay, so... I mean, does it really matter which one we pick here? It's basically just our attitude towards the fucking horse. Like, I don't know, man. I guess, regardless, we needed to be comfortable with us, so I'm gonna say the first one.
It takes a few steps toward you, scolding you with another snort. You scratch the bottom of its neck with strength and confidence, just the way it likes it. Humans see useful animals and even pets as monsters in disguise. Getting emotionally attached to them is believed to lead humans to their doom. But you know that horses need companionship. I speak to it gently and lead into the camp.
Okay. Apparently I know that. Good to know.
You end up next to the fire pit. Removing the saddle makes the horse nicker with relief. You take a couple of minutes to examine its back, just in case. While the riding equipment is not that heavy for such a strong animal, with enough time it starts to chafe. You wish it had something better to eat than this shabby grass. You should look for an inn. I need to unpack. You haven't brought that many things, and you lost one of the sacks while fleeing the Crimson Corpse Eaters. Worst of all, you have no rope left, but maybe the soldiers could share one. Shouldn't cost more than a dragon bone. Aside from travel set, you own a few valuable possessions, essential for your trade. Fighter, I spent my savings on decent combat equipment. I have a fine gambeson, an axe made of steel, and a reliable crossbow with quarrels. Mage, I have talismans that help me use my powers, as well as a iron axe and a warm gambeson. Collar I carry writing instruments and chemical ingredients, as well as an iron axe, a warm gambeson, and a small healing potion. I want to learn more about the three classes.
Okay, so we can pick one of the classes. Nice. It's also weird, like, it shouldn't cost more than a dragon bone. Like, how is the dragon bone cheap? I thought dragons were like... Alright, that's interesting. I guess dragons are pretty common, and also, like, not that hard to, like, come by, I guess. If it's gonna be if a dragon bone is compared to, like, it's cheap. But, let's give it to the Viinis and see what class they want to do. Personally, I would probably just pick the fighter, just to keep things simple and not have to worry about a bunch of shit that we don't need to care about. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure Mini Viini would want to be a fighter as well, and regular Viini would probably be the mage. That's my prediction, at least.
Emotional attachment to a tool is a flaw. Its comfort is irrelevant. As for your trade, the python is the only logical choice. Power that you can hold and see is superior to parlor tricks or scribbling in a book. It is the most direct purple. Path control.
See? I told you. The horsey is our friend. You just have to be nice to it. And for a class? Ooh, a mage. We can use magic talismans. That sounds way cooler than a plain old axe. My choice is the best because it's the most magical.
What? Oh my. And this is why we need history, bro. Like, after all the time she talked about massive giant fiery war axes, and now she's just like, nah, axes are lame. Like, that hurts my soul to hear her say that. Stupid fucking butt. Why? Okay. Alright, I don't know about you, Mini Viini, but I think your choice is pretty dog shit. I think regular Viini has a bright idea. An axe with, like, a fine gambeson, a crossbow. I think that's way more reliable than some powers and talismans that we don't know a lot about. So we're going to be a fighter. You know, we're going to be active. We're going to kick ass. Alright, fighter it is. I like how the bot too was just like, man, fuck the horse, it's an asset. Like, stop, like, we don't need to treat it nicely. Like, alright, calm down, Viini. You get it.
It seems a glimmer of logic has finally broken through. Tangible steel, a reliable weapon. It is the only sensible purple choice. I'm pleased you recognize that your Kidai's feelings have no place on the battlefield, little one.
Hey, my idea wasn't bad. Magic is cool and powerful. You're just picking the boring stabby option because she told you to. Kicking ass is better with fireballs, not an axe.
Fucking reliable.
My choice was way more fun.
Bro, okay. Whatever. Let's do the narration. Fucking Mini Viini be like, nah, you're just a simp. You're just picking it because a regular fucking Viini told you to.
You unpack and inspect your belongings. Your water skin isn't pierced. The spare clothes are still here. Just in case, you take a look at your wooden bowl and mug, your cape, tinderbox, bandages, food rations, knife, nothing special or too cumbersome. From time to time, your routine helps you avoid mistakes, but this doesn't make it any more exciting. I return to the soldiers. They're at the table again, observing your beast and chatting between themselves. Your stomach growls at the sight of eating out of wooden bowls. One more bowl was put at the previously unused end of the table. You can sit down on a tree log. I join them and take a look at the meal. I thank them for the meal, but I don't want to eat with them. I sit down and ask Tulia what she can tell me about this area. I completely ignore the meal. I sit down and speak to Tulia.
Bro, what? In what world do you ever just not eat if you're fucking hungry and you're in this situation? Like, do they, like what? Do they think I'm gonna get poisoned by them or some shit? Like, they had that, like, if they want to jump me, they would have
An offering. A classic gesture to foster a false sense of security. To accept is to show need. To ignore it completely sends a clear message. You are not here for their petty hospitalities. The choice is your obvious purpose, isn't it?
Yay! Food! They made us dinner instead of spot for us. That's so nice. We should totally eat with them. It's the polite thing to do. And my way is always the best way because it's the friendly way.
Okay. Alright, Viini, you said the choice is obvious. You didn't really elaborate too much on that, but I can only assume you mean to join them for the meal is the obvious choice, which I 100% agree with. Actually, like, honestly, very smart. Good idea. Brilliant. 10 out of 10. Let's see if they'll both respond, and then I'll do the narration.
Oh? So you did understand? Of course. Allowing them to think you've accepted their hospitality is the fastest way to lower their guard. A very volatile sense. Astute observation on your part.
Okay.
Hey, that was my idea. I was the one who said to eat with them and be nice. You're just agreeing with her because she's all tricky about it. My plan was the best one because it's about being friends.
I was trying to sarcastically go against what I thought she wanted me to do, but apparently no. She just, alright, whatever. Fuck you both. Let's just do the narration.
It's cold gruel, the meal eaten in times of hardship. This specific bowl is filled with water, hog millet, some strange cereals, and blueberries. Welcoming you with a meal, even a humble one, is beyond their duty. Soldiers live with and for their companions, constantly on the move from one part of the realm to another, making sacrifices to protect their group as they face dozens of hideous creatures. Their lives are filled with discipline, hardship, and camaraderie. Roadwardens, on the other hand, learn how to work by themselves. They seldom engage in combat, patrolling the same roads for years. They help the settlement stay in touch, but also maintain commerce, settle down, forge friendships. When there are no laws to follow, they use their own judgment. Different responsibilities, different lifestyles. I eat quickly, not focusing on taste, then speak with Tulia. Keep your stomach full will make you stronger. Starvation won't allow you to restore vitality while resting. You can find your supplies in the inventory. She's focused and chooses her words carefully. She looks away, only when she gathers her thoughts. I'm afraid I can tell you less than I would like to, and less than I should. She nods toward the other soldier. As you can see, there's not a lot of us left. At the beginning of summer, there were 8 of us, including our previous lieutenant. 5 are dead, one has run away in tears. We're also strangers in this land, adds her companion. Any piece of information may help me do my job.
At least we're actually getting the information now.
The man leans forward, his legs shake nervously. He sounds like a kid asking a bard to sing one more story, tell a joke, or do a magic trick. Whatever it takes to escape from boredom, his untrimmed beard hides a much younger face than you originally thought. What did the officials tell you? I expect not that much no soul governs these lands. I share what I consider to be relevant. What I've discussed with the officials should stay between me and them.
Okay. Let's see what the Viinis have to say. I think sharing what's relevant is good. Like, as long as I'm at liberty to share that information, I think it's fine to share.
5 dead and 1 deserter. A testament to their cushion, camaraderie. Sharing valuable intelligence with a failed unit. 대자의 truly 별표 generous 별표 impulse. Information is a currency, my dear, and you should be wary of giving it to the bankrupt.
That's what she's just like, oh yeah, that's what your fucking power of friendship gets you. Like, fucking hell, Vinny. Give them a break. Holy shit, cut them some slack.
No, that's not fair. They're all that's left. They're scared. We have to help them. Telling them what we know is the only way we can all work together and be safe. My way is better because it's about being a team.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, honestly, I think just sharing the information, like, is that going to hurt me anyway? I don't think so. Like, if I share information, they're more at liberty to share information with me as well. I think, yeah, okay. I'm willing to share what I think is relevant, because if I share information with them, they're going to be more willing to share information with me. So it's just a more, give and take situation. If I just am too standoffish, then it's going to be harder to get what I need from them.
Sharing 발표 언니, 발표 what you deem relevant. A calculated transaction. You offer a small piece of bait to see what they offer in return. How surprisingly tactical. It seems you're beginning to understand that conversation is just another form of combat.
I
was right. I knew it. Sharing is the best way. It's not a give and take thing. It's a being friends and helping each other thing. My way won again because being nice is always the best plan.
Okay, Viini, thank you for your completely invaluable input, which I will immediately ignore. Alright, let's do the narration.
You tell the soldiers how little guidance you've received. Since this area is too far away from Holovan to keep it under control, you were warned that it's untamed and unknown. Who knows how many villages, bandits or monsters may be found in these unmapped hills and forests. From time to time, new people come here to look for boundless opportunities. Most of them never return. Do they turn into walking corpses or find what they're looking for? No soul could tell me, so I was looking for your guidance.
Interesting, I guess there's zombies in the thing if there's walking corpses. Okay, I'm starting to see something that I don't like about, but realize something I don't like about the bots. They're too one-dimensional, right? It feels like I have gotten the prediction of what they want wrong a couple of times, but like for Mini Viini, for example, everything she says is, yeah, let's just be friendly, let's just be friendly, let's just be friendly. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with the consistency, but I don't know, it doesn't really make for an entertaining sort of engagement if it's just the predictable, yeah, let's not be a fucking asshole. Like, I don't know, we need something more random. We need something that's not expected. So I'm gonna add a note about that. I don't know how to fix that, but yeah, I'm just saying the bots are too predictable. We need to do something about that. Maybe it's a problem on me. Maybe I shouldn't be asking their opinion for every single decision. Because if they're just gonna be like, yeah, let's be friendly, it's like, I don't know. Let's see the narration of this, though.
The lieutenant drinks from her cup and crosses her legs, ankle on knee. Seeing her chair makes you doubt you'll ever find a comfortable position. Where should we start? What should I know about the peninsula? Any ideas what happened to the previous roadwarden? I've lost my rope, could you spare one? What happened to your squad? Tulia, how did you become a lieutenant? What was your squad's mission? Anything I should know about this camp? If you were me, where would you go next? Before I continue my journey, I need to ask them about the peninsula, the roadwarden, and the rope.
Alright, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna ask them what they think about this because I don't think that's necessary. I'm just going to because like this is just an info dump at this point, so I don't think I need to do that. Okay. Yeah, it definitely does seem like maybe I need to consider what I'm doing and not really.
Tulia takes a deep breath. Aren't you a bit late for a rescue mission? We haven't heard from him for almost half a year. The soldiers speak for a bit between themselves, trying to get their story straight. They confirmed that he had stopped by their camp a few times, but stopped showing up at all in early summer. The bearded soldier stops to scratch the table with the tip of his knife without looking at you. I don't remember his voice. Always busy, drowning in things to take care of. He would sit somewhere, sharpen his sword, fix his loud mail, clean clothes, write notes on that wax tablet of his. Yep, and leave at dawn. Unlike us, Asterion never gets bored. Tulia lets out a joyless chuckle. He's secretive, but some of the locals speak about him warmly. Maybe he just doesn't like us. Sounds like you're not sure if he's dead or not. If anyone knows, they won't tell us. Maybe someone is keeping him in a basement. The man carves with passion. We haven't seen him, or his Saurian. Something ate them, I bet. The officials have hired you, right? They don't expect him to return. Richer rodents often use four-legged meat-eating saurians as their mounts. They have to be tamed and trained since they're hatching, but unlike horses, can easily defend themselves from many monsters. At least your palfrey is fast and reliable, and won't suddenly sink its teeth into an innocent passerby. Do you know what he was looking for? Maybe he left you a message? Neither one of us had any insight into his dealings, says Tulia. My predecessor left me no clues. We also took a look at Asterion stuff. Wait! She raises her open palm. I almost forgot. She stands up and heads to a nearby tent. He has kids in a village near Hovlevan. I was planning to take all his things there. A pouch, a second spear, a decent bow, some potions. Quite a treasure. She glances at you. But I would prefer to bring them the truth about their father. So you want me to find out what happened to him in exchange for his stuff? Here's the catch. She dusts off the hilt of her sword. We've hired a messenger to ask the commanders for further orders. Since she hasn't returned, you know nothing about her. She either ran away or something happened to her. She sighs with resignation. We are meant to stay here until 4. What do you think? Come see us. Tell us what you've learned about the man, and we'll get back to Hovlevan together. You think about your real mission. You were planning to return to Hovlevan in the early fall anyway. If he's alive, I don't think he's going to be happy about me taking away all of his possessions. New journal entry. Find the roadwarden. True, but he's considered dead. I doubt he'd begrudge you anything. And who knows, you may just find his shell lying on the roadside tomorrow. He wears mail, uses a spear, mostly, maybe 5 feet tall, but stout. Long red beard, short hair, pale face, rarely smiles. She glances at her companion, but after he has nothing, she sits down and stretches out her legs. So find out what happened to him. Dead, alive, left. Just let me know. What should I know about the peninsula? I've lost my rope. Could you spare one?
It's gonna go
What
through all
happened
this
to your
shit.
squad?
Wow.
Tulia, how did you become a lieutenant? What was your squad's mission? Anything I should know about this camp? If you were me, where would you go next? Before I continue my journey, I need to ask them about the peninsula and the rope.
So I'm sending the data to the bots because yeah, that was a
How utterly predictable. She's offering you a dead man's property to solve a problem her unit is too incompetent to handle. A missing roadwarden, a vanished messenger, a pattern of failure. Still, the equipment could be a useful purpose. Treat this less as a rescue and more as a rescue and more as pet salvage.
She seems
He has kids. We have to find out what happened to him. For them, Tulia is trusting us with a super important mission. It's not about his stuff. It's about helping a family. This is what heroes do. My way is better because it's the right thing to do.
Whoa. Making a lot of assumptions there, Mini Beanie. Who the hell said we were a hero in this situation? We're a roadwarden, not a fucking superhero. And regular Viini, I get what you're saying, but I mean, just because the stuff is useful doesn't mean the cost of trying to achieve that sort of treasure is worth it. Like, if this guy died, then trying to find how he died puts us in the same sort of probable danger that got him killed in the first place. So honestly, I'm gonna say we're going to ignore that side quest unless we just happen to stumble upon it, because I do not think it's worth it. Okay. What should I know about the peninsula? We'll wait for their response first, and then I'll send the narration. I can't queue the narration up because I thought for some stupid
cost-benefit analysis. How refreshingly pragmatic. You've decided potential gain purple isn't worth the personal risk. A wise, if somewhat, unadventurous choice. It seems my little contemplative heroic fantasies will have to wait.
I mean, if they want to do it, we can do it.
What? Ignore it? But what about his kids? You
What
can't
about
just leave
them?
them wondering. That's the meanest thing I've ever heard. You're choosing to be a coward instead of a hero. My way was way better because it was about helping people, not just saving your own skin.
Look, we'll just see if what happens. If the opportunity presents itself and we can, save him or get information about him, fine. But, there's a limit to what I'm willing to do. Being a live coward is better than being a dead, bold and brave person.
A living coward is infinitely more useful than a dead hero. A simple truth that seems to elude some of us. I'm pleased you see the value in remaining a functional asset.
No. That's the most wrong thing anyone has ever said. Being brave and helping people is what matters. A dead hero is still a hero. A living coward is just a coward. My way is better because it's not selfish.
Maybe she has a point. Like, if I'm constantly being on a fucking regular Viini's side, maybe the issue lies with me. I don't know.
I'll tell you what I know, and you'll be the judge, says the lieutenant. How long did it take you to get here from the city? On a decent palfrey, I'd guess it would be 3-4 days. When you confirm, she continues. From here, you can reach the coast in about a day, as long as you don't make any stops. Do you know the situation? Why no ships can get here? You nod. The sea route allows Hovlavan officials to keep in touch with the coastal villages, collect taxes, move the soldiers, collect lumber, deliver tools, but maintaining order on a wild coast, such as this one, is like filling the ocean depths with coins. Because of the rocks, you can hardly stop a ship 5 miles from the shore. And boats can't get much closer. She nods. I don't know much about fishing, but there's not that many people living by the shore, and they don't crave to stay in touch with the city folk. As she pauses, her companion carries on. No soul from the north ever came to the camp, but when we travel to the roadside inn Pelt of the north, they're happy to trade and to play dice. Why not just stay at one of the settlements? The man clears his throat. I mean, you know, we're to guard this road. This camp is our post. And well, he turns toward Tulia. She lowers her voice. Don't take it the wrong way, close, but are you a devout soul? Like most city folk, I believe that people should unite their strength to overcome the threats of nature and dark magic. Everyone will be judged for both good and evil deeds. I am a part of the United Church. For many years, I supported a monastery that does its best to advance mankind's spiritual growth, artistry, herbalism, and magical research. I follow the teachings of an order of truth. I'm from a small village. For me, the freedom of shell, pneuma, and soul are the main virtues of life. My community is unique. and independent, and so are its members. I have a place in my fellowship. I have a strong connection to nature and spirits, and follow the path of my ancestors. Some of my beliefs may be considered sinister and treacherous by the city folk. You'd probably call me a pagan. There's no evidence of the right existence. All the mystical tales are explained by magic. No, I'm not.
Okay. Now, last time I did the United Church, so I'm probably just going to do that again, because honestly, there's no reason to really pick different. Like, we're just a basic warrior person from the city doing our job, like, being the main religion, it makes the most sense.
An interesting question. A test of your affiliations. Any answer other than the last one is a declaration of a weakness. A set of rules you can be manipulated by. To be unbound by such 별표 superstitions. 별표 is the only true position of power.
Superstitions? Based on what?
Fellowship. That one sounds the best. It's all about having a community and being independent. It's like having a big group of friends. That's way better than being a pagan or having no one at all. My choice is the best because that's about friendship.
Not like pagan, okay. Shit. That is alright. Okay, so you both are saying stupid shit because for one, the United Church is also about people uniting their strength to overcome threats of nature, so you didn't really consider that one, Mini Viini. And regular Viini, like, what do you mean superstitions and anything like that? Like, how do you know in this world that it isn't real? Like, you're just making assumptions based on, like, when you have almost no knowledge about this game and how its world works. So yeah, I'm going to pick United Church, but I just wanted you both to know that your fucking thought process was shit. Terrible. And not good enough. Just be better, bots, be better. Okay, while they answer, I'm gonna get myself enough coffee.
To be called a fool by one who so readily chooses the most common state-sanctioned belief system. The irony is quite delicious. You seek comfort in the hurt. A perfectly pure, adequate survival strategy. Choose someone's common.
Hey! Don't you tell me to be better. My idea was about people being united, and so was yours. So you basically picked my idea anyway. You're just trying to sound smart, but you did what I said. So my process was the best.
Okay, I am back. Let's continue. Yeah, what they said didn't... I mean... I don't know. I guess it makes sense for Viini to just dismiss what I said, but Mini Viini...
A fellow unite, the man smiles. Though in this land it won't bring you much good. At least we can discuss the topic freely, adds the lieutenant with a barely visible smile. Let's get into it. The people here are disquieting. Every few words she taps the table with her finger. Their traditions won't help them negotiate with the officials. Here, she starts to draw lines with her index finger, as if she's pointing at an invisible map. The peninsula is connected with roads, like a big circle. In the northwest, you'll find a weird village to Bog. It's not exactly pagan, I don't think. It even has a priest who claims to be an eremite. You nod. She means a fellowship. They do crazy shit, her companion chips in. They use the dead to cut down trees and dig in soil. Once I saw it, I begged to never return there. I see.
You hear that, Mini Viini? They're the dirty pagans that you didn't like. Don't worry, we'll make sure to avoid them. Let's see how she reacts to that. I'm pretty sure she's not going to be happy. And she's going to deny that she ever said anything bad about pagans.
Oh, certainly. We must shield her from anything that doesn't fit into her simplistic worldview. It would be far too much for her to process. It's for her own perpyo. Good perpyo.
Yeah.
I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth. Calling people dirty is a super mean thing to do. You're being a bully.
Okay, but then why did you avoid... Why were you, like, super against picking the pagan one, then? Like, I didn't put words in your mouth. You're the one who seemed disgusted by the idea when we were, you know, making the decision before. I'm gonna sit down because my legs are hurting now. I've sat for an hour, so I think it's okay to sit down for a bit.
Oh my dear, you're attempting to find complex malice in a creature that operates on pure, simple instinct. She wasn't purple, disgusted purple. She simply picked the option that sounded shiniest to her limited intellect. It is a reflex, not a reasoned opinion.
Okay, that's fair.
I was not disgusted. I just thought fellowship sounded nicer, like friends. You're the one who is twisting my words to be mean.
Oh
I
God,
would
did you have
never
a
call you
voice?
dirty.
What
That's
the
a
fuck?
thing to do.
Okay, damn, I'm sorry. That actually makes me feel bad now. That's crazy. That is, that was not expected. And I also did not expect regular Viini to back her up. I mean, she backed her up in a way that still made her sound like she was an idiot, but she still backed her up, so... I mean, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the way they responded there. Neat. It's crazy, bro. I can't believe they, like, yeah.
You've heard tales such as this one since you were a child. If an isolated settlement manages to survive without a city's influence, its customs and traditions grow more and more alien. Every generation learns how to adapt to the dangerous conditions they have to deal with, and the rustic pagan traditions muddy their river of faith. The United Church often warns its members about the crazy druids, necromancers, and blood mages, the bringers of doom, the traitors to humankind. Underscore. Were you able to speak with these necromancers? And how about the East? Any monster worth mentioning? Anything that could catch my mount? That's all I need to know.
All we need to do is just look east, and we'll be fine. Screw saving the guy. We'll just look east. Don't need to do the rescue mission when you can look east. What does that remind me of?
Using the dead for labor? How wonderfully. Efficient purple. The church fears what it cannot control, so it brands it as evil. These necromancers are the most tactically interesting assets in the region. We should investigate them immediately.
Ew! Necromancers! They use dead bodies? That's so gross and scary. The bearded guy is right. That's crazy. I don't want to go there. Let's ask about the East instead. Anywhere but the creepy dead person village.
Wait a fucking minute. Little mini Viini, you literally just said ew when we were in response to the pagan traditions. Like, bro, like, what are you saying right now? She can't be like, I never said that, you're putting words in my mouth, and then she immediately starts to say ew. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Expecting logical consistency is a bit much, don't you think? It simply reacts to scary words, with scary noises. It's quite amusing to watch you try to reason with it, though.
Oh, I see.
That's not the same thing at all. Pagan is a word. Using actual dead people for chores is super gross and scary. That's completely different. You're twisting my words to be mean again.
It's a pagan tradition. But it's literally the pagan tradition to do that. Like, okay, let's see what she says in response to that. I mean, she's not going to ever forfeit, because I don't think that's how the AI works. But yeah, she's just gonna deflect, most likely.
Oh my dear, you're trying to explain a purple concept, purple. It only understands purple feelings, purple. The word pagan was an abstraction. Using dead people created a scary image in its little head. It is fascinating to watch you try, though.
No, it's not. They're different. One is just what they believe, and the other is actually making gross zombies. You're just using tricky words to make me look bad. Stop ganging up on me.
Alright. I guess that's enough. She makes the point. We should just move on. Are you able to speak a Beast Necronest? I'm going to assume fucking no, but let's see.
You can see why we were not eager to go there if we could avoid it, the lieutenant chuckles. Maybe they'll be more welcoming to a road warden. The roads are dangerous, with little to no shelters. People need your help. The man in the shirt turns a bit and points a finger to the northwest. If you're heading to the undead village, you'll get to an inn first, and soon. Tulia nods. Pell to the north is a safe place. You can talk with the innkeep or the guards, ask them about the road. And how about the east? Any monster worth mentioning? Anything that could catch my mount? That's all I need to know.
I don't even know about the monster, bro. I don't even know about the monster. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty important thing, you know? I'm pretty sure that's pretty important. Like, is there anything that, you know, could kill me along the way? I would like to know.
We saw all sorts of beasts. The man starts to count on his fingers.
Okay, so basically fucking everything.
Goblins, treants, cats large and small, runners, howlers, wolves, spiked boars, mouflon eaters, griffons. But we managed to stay away. Some could catch up with most mounts. Tulia glances at her companion. Though a palfrey should be fine. The trees are so tall that the flying creatures to the coast and mountains. There's not that many humans around, and the animals are busy fighting among themselves. They fight more for food than territory. The soldier cracks his knuckles. Don't provoke them and ride fast. Just count on luck. And how about the east? That's all I need to know.
What about the east?
She stares off across the camp. Hard to tell. We went there only once. There are hills, forests, rivers. We saw a tunnel sculpted in leaves and branches, but we didn't enter it. Wilderness, all around. That's all I need to know.
Alrighty. I guess we're not going east. Okay, so how did the squad actually die? We need to know that.
The man shrugs. Bandits happened, and monsters. A strong band though. His companion chips in. When we got to the peninsula in spring, we saw some people living in this camp. The lieutenant decided to avoid it and look for an inn. We had to travel through the night for a bit. The bearded soldier scoffs and crosses his arms, but she carries on. If he had decided otherwise, we would all have died that day. The innkeeper explained that the camp is a trap, that the armed ones pretend to be soldiers. Stay there at night, lose everything you have. Sounds like slave hunters.
Jesus fucking Christ, alright. Let's not approach any camps then. Let's not fucking do that. Okay, now we know what to not do in the future. Nice. Good info. Good info.
Tulia sighs. Very much so, they killed some and took others away. Who knows where? They were letting the Northerners go, hoping to avoid their wrath. It kind of worked, adds the soldier. We asked them for help, but they refused. We had to clear the entire camp on our own. And that's why three of our people died. Don't exaggerate. It's not like the lieutenant didn't make a mistake. He wanted to get rid of them and take over their camp, but we didn't know our enemy well enough. We were outnumbered, and they had an ice mage among them. She looks at you. At least we cleared the road, saved lives. You mentioned monsters as well.
Yeah, what about the monsters? I don't know, dude. Like, that's iffy. It's like, at least we saved lives.
Nothing surprise you. Those of us who survived the skirmish were young, too inexperienced to spend a summer in this place without a good leader. And they didn't trust me. One of them got caught by a treant. Another one ignored my orders to perform some sort of a ritual hunt. So a werebear tore her to pieces. The last one tried to act tough, didn't tell us that he had cut his hand while cleaning his gambeson. She lets out a ghastly chuckle. We had to cut it off, and he was so ashamed that he decided to walk north, find a new life, disappear. Idiot. What a colourful journey. The man tries to drink from his mug, but it's empty. You've made this place safer. I stay silent.
Yeah, so what I was saying is like, it's like they asked for help to clear out the camp, and they were denied, and they, were refused. So, like, I don't see why you want to clear it out anyway. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, what? I don't know. I wouldn't have fucking done it. As soon as they refused the help, that's when it would have been a no from me. Okay, what do we say here, though? What do we say here? Because we have two choices. We can affirm their actions, or we could just not say anything at all. Personally, I would just not say anything at all. But like, Mini Vini's gonna probably be like, yeah, tell them that they're awesome and they did the right thing.
A comedy of errors. An ice mage, a werebear, a 3-on-2, and simple infection. It seems the greatest threat to your squad was a complete and utter lack of discipline and competent leadership. It's a wonder any of you are left to tell the tale.
Okay. Regular Vini's like, where's the option to tell them
That's a horrible, sad story. They lost all their friends fighting bad guys and monsters. They're heroes for clearing the road and surviving. You're just being a big meanie about it. My way is better because it's about being compassionate.
Your way? You didn't even tell me to do anything. Alright, well, I don't know. Like, you can say that they're heroes and stuff, but at the same time, when they asked the people for help to clear out the camp, they weren't offered any assistance. So who were they, like, doing it for if the people that they were apparently doing it for weren't even willing to assist them in it? Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna stay silent. I don't want to affirm their actions because it's there's no need. Tulia seems defeated. No, I've crushed their soul and spirit. Oh, I want to give that to the bot. Okay.
Silence. And Perpil Higgs's Perpil choice. Praise would be a lie, and criticism an unnecessary provocation. You simply observe their flawed narrative without validating it. A lesson my counterparts could stand to learn.
But they did make the road safer. That's what matters. Maybe the other people were just scared to help. Staying silent is just as mean as what she would do. They were brave, and you're not even going to acknowledge it.
Okay. I mean, sure they were brave, but Control isn't like gotten by like everyone dying after the first mission. So I stayed silent, and as a response, Tulia seems defeated. So yeah. Okay. Lost your rope. How did you become a lieutenant?
Perpil. How telling Perpil. Your silence was the perfect mirror, forcing her to see the truth of her failure. A lesson in psychological leverage. Far more effective than my counterpartism platitudes.
See? Now she's defeated. You hurt her feelings. All you had to do was say something nice, and you just sat there. You listened to me and made someone sad. My way would have been way better.
Okay. If there's anything I need to know about this camp, I'll do that one.
The story is brief. Some merchants built the camp to have an extra stop for mules and donkeys just between the inn and the southern villages. There's plenty of grass here and a pond nearby. When the peninsula grew more dangerous, the camp stood abandoned, from time to time serving as a shelter for travelers. The bandits came here in spring, further paralyzing the exchange of information between the northern and southern settlement. Since these highwaymen are no more, the situation may reverse. Time will tell. You can sleep here wherever you want, the man concludes their tale. Though don't expect to wake up without pain in your back. I've lost my rope. Could you spare one? Tulia, how did you become a lieutenant? What was your squad's mission? If you were me, where would you go next? Before I continue my journey, I need to ask them about the rope.
Oh my god, I just realized I never disabled the desktop audio, so it would have been that awful echo the whole time. Whoopsies. Well, fortunately I was recording, so I'm going to be able to, so it would have been split into different audio channels, so it should be fine for recording, though if anyone was watching it, they probably would have been hearing a lot of not great shit. Okay, I lost my rope. Let's do that one. I mean, it's only been an hour 16 minutes, and we're way over than we were the other time, so...
You're in luck.
I feel like it is
She heads
faster.
toward one of the crates and moves. Aside a large linen sack, revealing a rope. She brings it back and, nonchalantly, sits down on her chair. Take it, I was planning to leave it behind. I take a closer look.
Oh. Wait, what? Bye. I don't know what happened there. I don't even know their mission, that doesn't concern me. Unless they would send... Nah, it doesn't concern me. Let's just, where would they go next?
The soldier answers quickly. To the inn, of course. He grabs his empty mug. The one northwest from here. If you can't afford the room, the main hall is free of charge. The locals rarely gather there. The northern road is much more traveled, mentions Tulia, but the hunters will tell you about this and that, and you'll have a chance to introduce yourself. The innkeeper can listen and knows many souls. Any tips on how can I make a good first impression on him? She smirks. Avoid cheap jokes, stick to trade, don't waste his time, show him that you can be relied on. Tulia, how did you become a lieutenant? What was your squad's mission? I know everything I need.
I mean, I think that's everything we need to know, right? Like, we don't need to dive into personal questions about their fucking life story. We've got the information we need to do our job, so I think that's enough.
Are you sure? Says the bearded man.
Are you sure?
We may not be around the next time you come here.
That's not
There was something
fucking
else I
jet
meant to
lag.
discuss. We should prepare for the night anyway.
No, I don't care.
I agree, Tulia sighs with relief. And may you do better than Asterion did. Stay vigilant. She winks at you, shattering the mask of a soldier. Thank you for your help.
Alright, cool.
You go to the barrel and splash water on your face, which makes you even more aware of how much you need a bath. After the night, it will only get worse. Your horse is already napping, still too anxious to lay down. I prepare for my watch.
Do horses sleep while standing? I don't remember. Because that didn't make sense what they said unless that's the case. Unless I misinterpreted it? I don't know.
The soldier in the shirt is eager to guide you. Just observe the area. There's plenty of griffins around, though they won't try to jump over the palisade. Probably. Better watch out for the apes. They climb up and carry out any food they can find. And there's this one really loud werelk that keeps smelling the wall, though it has never tried to get in. He points at a gate. The lieutenant and I will block the entrances. They're quite heavy, so if anyone comes here looking for shelter, better call us to help you out. And if this someone is being chased by wolves or anything, better throw them the rope instead. He scratches his head. If it gets cold, feel free to make a fire. And the best place is on the watchtower. You may want to put a blanket there or something. The watchtower.
He gives you a puzzled look. Oh, the pile of
He
crates.
gives you a long, puzzled look. Oh, here, he points at the pile of crates. Just climb up to the tallest one. You'll have a great view at the northern side. The more dangerous side. And also, I know you're tired after all that riding. He points at the tent on the other side of the camp. I can handle a couple of hours sleeping on the ground. If you wish, go there after me and rest. Just this once. At least I have a pallet inside. I smile. Thanks a lot. I walk away. I'm fine, don't worry about me.
Yeah, whatever. Ooh, we got like ambient noise now. Ambience.
You put your blanket on the tallest crate and sit down. The night is warm, but the sporadic summer breeze brings gentle refreshment. From time to time your back aches, and you have to force yourself to keep your eyes open. The light of the moon helps you focus on the tall grasses. For most of the time you spot smaller critters and birds, but there are exceptions. At one point you see three-horned deer trying to challenge one another. Before they clash their antlers, a two-legged dragonling appears, leading its much smaller offspring.
I need to fix that.
The furry beasts try to intimidate the predators with roars and aggressive head movements. After a few moments, both sides walk away. Slowly, not willing to risk the fight nor to admit their defeat. I don't let it distract me, I keep looking around. You hear the death screams of distant prey and the mating calls of monkeys. Runners are chasing a grey hare. A group of muskoxen lazily chew the grass, preparing themselves to sleep. A dusk fox is running together with a lynx, making playful screeches. Thankfully, you never have to intervene. You just sit there, watching the not-so-distant forest, trying to outlast your sleepiness. You can only guess how much time has passed. Once you feel you've had enough, you climb down and go to a tent, waking up the bearded man with just a couple of words. You confirm that nothing important has happened. I gather my things and squeeze into the tent. I use my bag as a pillow, put my blanket on the pallet, and cover myself with my cloak. Sleeping in a tent is not the stuff of dreams, but it's a much welcomed rest. The pallet keeps the cold soil away. The moonlight saves the outside world from the eerie gloom. You listen to your own breath and find a comfortable position. Your job starts tomorrow. I focus on the real goal of my journey. New journal entry. Explore the peninsula. The Merchant Guild wants to take control of this realm. Your wardening duties are secondary. First and foremost, you need to explore the peninsula. Learn about the territory, resources and threats. Get to know the locals, and if you can, convince them to consider negotiations with Hovlovan officials and traders. Could the tribes resist the soldiers, or be a threat to the priests of the United Church? Are there any forbidden practices that need to be eradicated, such as blood magic, necromancy, robbery, or slavery? At least I have time, 40 days to be exact. I need to be as thorough as I can. Once you finish your reconnaissance, you should speak with Tulia and return to Hovlovan. There you'll report back to your employers and get your reward. In the meantime, you have your own goal to pursue. I need to gather some extra coins so I can save my sibling from debt collectors. I need to gather some extra coins so I can retire early and live in prosperity and safety. If I gather enough connections among the local leaders, I'll use them to become a major player in the Merchant Guild. I want to be remembered as the soul who brought peace and order to this realm, a hero.
Well, we know which one
I just want to help people. Make this region safer for the locals and the newcomers alike. I need to find a new life for myself. I have a difficult past, and I want it to be forgotten.
All right, let's send that all to the Viinis and see what they have to say about that. It might take it a bit, because that was a lot of stuff.
Ah,
so
the true objective is revealed. Subjugate the locals, assess their resources, eradicate their customs, and all under the guise of goal creation. How delightfully honest. As for your pure personal pure goal, the only one of any consequence is leveraging these connections to climb the ranks of a guild. The rest is just sentimental nonsense for storybooks.
I mean, is that not what this is?
No, it's not about subjugating. It's about exploring and making things safer for everyone. And the goal is obviously to be a hero, or to just help people. That's what a roadwarden is supposed to do. Your idea is so greedy and selfish. My way is the best way because it's about being a good person.
More like being a doormat. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I'm liking regular viini's idea of making connections for the merchant guild. I think that might lead to some interesting conversations. I think just trying to earn coin is just a boring thing, and trying to be just a blanket hero isn't really worth it. So I'm going to go with the merchant guild one. Yeah. Merchant guild it is. New shelter unlocked. New entry, gain influence. Time to make some connections, do some networking.
An
Have you heard of
excellent
Bitcoin?
decision. Why settle for being a mere pawn when you can become a player? Influence is the true currency. A concept my lesser self has yet to grasp.
So you're just gonna use people? For a job? That's so selfish. Being a hero and helping people is the most important thing, and you picked the greedy, mean option. My plan was better because it was about being good.
Yeah, well, don't give a shit. Anyway, let's go and record. Narrate for me, narrator. Read for me. Read, I say.
Your half-asleep senses are catching the sounds of the wild forest. Your instincts keep you alert and anxious, though the pleasant, humid late summer air evens it out slowly. You're thinking about your goal, but you need to gather your strength. All I can do now is rest. You can't travel during the night. Press the sleep button to rest.
Sleeping in a tent, you can spend the night in a borrowed tent. It's nothing special, but it will protect you from the wind and rain and the ground, and won't be painfully hard or cold, okay? So, sleep, I guess. Did I fuck up? Okay. I don't know, I guess we'll just keep playing.
You're woken up by sunlight, well rested and ready, without haste. You gather your things. After only a couple of breaths, you notice a weird smell like a roast. No, burning meat. Burning rotten meat. Disgust crawls into your consciousness. You exit the tent. Your horse is looking around nervously. Your bags are where you had left them. You see an open gate. I go outside to see what's happening.
Yo, what? Oh god. Oh god. I want to see the viini's reaction to this. Oh god. What's happening? Oh no.
Burning, rotten meat, and an open gate. It seems our tech guardians were less than vigilant. This stench is a symptom of a problem. Let us go diagnose it.
I suppose.
Ew, what is that horrible smell? And the gate is open. Did something bad happen? Are the soldiers okay? This is super scary.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of faith in the well-being of the soldiers, so let's just see. Oh wait, they seem to be fine. Never mind then.
Both soldiers are standing near a humble pyre. The man in the shirt looks at it contemplatively. Tulia is the first one to address you. Close, she greets you with a nod. We used the horse's manure for the flames, so don't worry about cleaning it up. You see a corpse among the flames. It's impossible to tell if it belongs to a male or a female, but it was an adult.
Zombies?
The burning process won't be over for a couple more hours.
They didn't mention
A
it
traveler or an undead.
before. Oh, yeah, traveler or an undead.
The latter. A young one, she lacked the nirma to understand that she couldn't get inside the camp without climbing. I stabbed her with a spear, from a safe distance. She shifts her weight. One more fog and she'd be a real threat. Even now it took a couple of hits to knock her down. Sooner or later every human shell wakes up, gaining more strength with each soul it devours and each moment it spends in the fogs. Burning the dead is not just a religious practice, it's a necessity. Soldiers, priests, village mayors, even roadwardens. Making a large pyre takes a lot of time, but it saves lives. Tulia calls this undead a she. Most unites hesitate to do so. Time for me to leave.
Ooh. Ooh. Is that so?
Running
At least
away
she
from
kills
the
it,
reek, huh? I don't blame you. She walks with you for a few steps. Find us here if you need us, or if you learn what happened to Asterion. There's enough ground here for you to rest. Safe travels. These words make you stop. An old farewell, mocked in a number of songs and tales, but yet you hear no scorn in Tulia's voice. You wonder how many acts of kindness like this one you're going to experience in the days to follow. She returns to the pyre. I prepare myself for the journey. You somehow missed the fact that your mount is already saddled and warmed up. You double-check the equipment, but you don't need to fix anything. The soldiers were diligent. Normally, preparing any palfrey for a long journey takes a lot of time. You put on your gambeson and make sure that your axe is tigley. Attached to your belt, then get in the saddle. The palfrey knickers. Ready to leave. It's time for you to get to the crossroads, north from here. I need to ride north. Use the travel button to see the map and move to another area.
Okay. Travel north. No, off we go. Out of the first little prologue area, I think. Time for the journey to actually begin. Only an hour and a half in.
Even at a later hour, you wouldn't expect to meet any travelers in the valley. The warm summer breeze lures your mount forward, but the serene chirping of birds is quickly replaced by the distracting screeches and gurgles coming from further down the path. You soon find the pack of four-legged griffins. They're larger than foxes and merge the features of birds and furred beasts. Each one is of a different size, coat, and colors, and their temperaments are just as varied. Their fronts are covered with vivid feathers, while their rears have darker fur. Their wings are massive, making them impressive jumpers, but they're too heavy to fly. About 24 beasts are yelling, brawling, and chasing each other around, blocking your path. I consider my options.
There's some tense music happening now. Do, do, do.
You can't enter the forest blindly. If these or other creatures were to chase after you, the thicket would be disastrous for your horse. There are reasons why travelers stay as close to the main roads as possible, and why adventurers move in groups. Usually the safest approach would be to stay where you are, and just wait for the pack to get hungry. It may, however, take up to a couple of hours. You're thinking about your conversation with Tulia. You've got a lot to do, and time may be of the essence. If you have any vitality points, you can use the warrior's training to access unique interactions. The icon marks the actions that involve a random chance. I take my axe and hurry the horse. If we ride fast enough, we should be fine. I should stay here, better safe than sorry. I grab my crossbow. A light hit should be enough to make them scatter.
Alright, let's see what the bots have to say. I don't think I want to use my health already, right? But then again, taking a chance might just make me lose health anyway.
A simple obstacle. Waiting is an inefficient use of our limited time. Charging headfirst is a brutish and unnecessary risk. The crossbow, however, a single quarrel to establish dominance and scatter the lesser creatures. It is the most logical when controlled application of force.
I mean, yeah, it does make sense.
Whoa, griffins! So many. We should charge right through with our axe. That's the super brave thing to do. It's the fastest way. Waiting is for boring people, and the crossbow is too slow. My way is the best, because it's the most heroic.
Actually, she's got a point. Okay, the problem with using the crossbow, like Viini has a point. If we use the crossbow now and we can't use it later because it's a crossbow and it needs time to reload. So, is it really the good time to use it on something like this? Like, honestly, it sounds a bit crazy, but I think maybe using force and using the vitality point might be the best option here. Or we could take the chance and just rush if we're fast enough. Because yeah, I don't know. I don't think using our crossbow on something like this is a good idea. Like, we need to save our crossbow for when we really need it. And I don't think this is that.
So you dismiss a precise ranged deterrent in favor of a headlong charge? A bold strategy, to be sure. Let us hope your mount speed is a suitable replacement for tactical forethought.
Ha! See? I told you. Charging in is the best way. It's the bravest and the fastest. My plan was way better than her boring, sneaky crossbow idea. We're gonna be heroes.
Okay. It seems like they missed the nuance in what I was trying to say. Okay, I'm just gonna tell the AI. I think you're missing the nuance of what I'm saying. The point is that if we use the crossbow now, what happens if something dangerous happens later? Like, what if something urgent? What if we're getting chased by something and we need to get them off our tail quickly? If we use the crossbow here, we can't use it later because it takes time to reload a crossbow, right? We can't do that while riding a horse. So I don't think it makes sense to use the crossbow here. That's what I'm trying to get at. I think just using the warrior perk of using force and just spending some health is the better idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck him.
So it's not a lack of finesse, but a deliberate conservation of assets, holding a prepared shot for a more critical engagement. You are beginning to grasp the fundamentals of resource management.
I'm beginning to grasp it. You're the one who didn't fucking understand,
unexpected
stupid ass bot.
I don't get all that complicated talk. You're not using the crossbow, and you are going to ride fast and be brave. That's what I said to do. So you're doing my idea. My way was the best way all along.
Okay. I mean, you can be right for the wrong reasons. Let's just do the narration, whatever.
Initially, your horse completely trusts your guidance, though after a few more steps it snorts. You prepare your axe and get ready to push away any griffin willing to jump on you. Once you get in the middle of the surprised herd, your mount squeals and gallops forward. The creatures in front of you flee, but others try to jump at you from both sides. You kick two of them away, and while the third one gets close, its beak lands only on your boot. The hard leather keeps you safe. You ride away, and the griffins can't keep up. You still hear their screeches when your mount slows down. I don't give them an opportunity to catch up with me.
Ooh, we got an achievement. A new adventure.
The road splits. According to what the soldiers have told you, you may find a safe inn by turning left. The forest to the right is lush, and the trail overgrown. Kids used to have this song, how did it go? The harshest pathway leads to the dragon's lair. Those who search for treasure. Do you truly dare? The signpost in front of you doesn't make your situation much clearer. It was put here by someone who can't write. For folks who can't read, covered in old red paint, it points east. Blood there. as people say, danger to be found. There's not a soul to ask for guidance. I look at my horse.
What's the horse called? I don't give a shit. Whatever. I'll call it backup food.
Backup food is peaceful as you stroke its mane. Maybe it can't help. You choose a path, but you've spent many years together. Happy to go on, it takes a couple of steps forward. You spot a few berry shrubs and wild cabbages, but they still need at least 2 weeks to gain maturity. Time to make a turn.
Okay, travel. Alright, let's see what the mini-vinis have to say. Which way? Left or right? I mean, it's just like left, right? Going to the east, I think they said it was?
A path marked with blood and whispered atop of in children's songs. How alluring for the simple-minded. The inn, on the other hand, is a known 별표, asset 별표, a source of information. The choice is painfully obvious for anyone with a modicum of foresight.
Yet you don't give us your
My
choice.
charging plan worked
You
perfectly.
can't keep doing that.
Now, treasure and a dragon's lair. That sounds way more exciting than some boring old inn. The path with the cool red sign is the only way to go. My way is better because it's an adventure.
Bro, mini Vini? Okay. Okay, for one, regular Vini, you need to like stop saying the choice is obvious. You need to actually say what you think. You can't keep trying to like dodge every single question with well, the choice is obvious, so like you should just do the obvious choice. I don't need to elaborate further. And mini Vini, yeah, I'm going to ignore what you said because it seems like you just want to get us killed. So let's see what regular Vini's actual choice is. Like, I mean, she technically did sort of say her choice, but I wanted her to be more explicit with it. Just because I feel like that'd be better. Fucking I told you so's when she wasn't very clear at least of what
You wish
she
for me
wanted.
to state the patently obvious. 별표.
Yes.
Very well, 별표. The inn is a hub of information, a place to gather resources and observe the locals. The other path is a nursery rhyme painted in red. One
Painted in
choice is
red,
a
yeah,
strategic
yeah.
advance. The other is a purse errand. I simply gave you the credit of assuming you could see the difference.
Hey, you're ignoring me? I don't want to get us killed. I want us to be brave heroes. The inn is boring. The treasure path is an adventure. My way is way better, and you're just being a big meanie because you're scared.
She still didn't explicitly say left or right. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Wait, I'm confused. Which way? Oh, wait. So I'm pointing north then. Wait, I'm confused now. The western wetlands and the... Wait, which way was which? I forget. I forget. I was... Wait, wasn't it left and right? Left was the... Fuck it. Whatever. Whatever, I don't remember. Oh wait, no, east was the
Backup food
dangerous
trots
one.
with ease, unbothered by the few branches covering the beaten road. The bird songs and distant howls draw your attention to the forest, which gets sparser and brighter. You spot boars, roe deer, and saurians. The sight of a nearby wolf pack worries you, but once you push your hips forward and your palfrey enters a canter, the beasts don't even begin a pursuit. The speed alone will protect you from many dangers.
Oh my god.
You notice a stone
Stop the
tower,
forces.
taller than the trees. It must be the inn I've heard about.
Okay, we're at the inn. Not bad. Not bad.
Inns like this one fit the regions traveled by merchants, but you wouldn't expect a place of this size in a forsaken peninsula. The stone and lumber must have been transported from far away, and the workers, guarded by expensive mercenaries, surely lived for many seasons in a primitive hamlet, subsisting on salted supplies. There are seemingly no cracks in the wall, and the building was whitewashed only a few years back. The road is wide and beaten. Dozens of souls could hide, if not in the buildings then at least in the yard. The expenses and labor put into this fortress were worth many trading ships. 3 armed people are on the ramparts, though you only see what's above their waistline. They're leaning on the parapet right next to the gate, and you think you notice a glimpse of a smile. They wear gambesons, each one of them dyed differently: yellow, green, and linen grey. I approach the gate.
Yeah.
A woman in yellow armor leans forward. She has long, curly, disorderly red hair, pointing in every possible direction. This combination of colors doesn't work at all. In the woods, one would have to shout to draw this much attention. There's still a fair distance between the two of you, but she speaks loudly. I haven't seen a horse for years now. I just said that it's weird to see such a large jackass, huh? Her voice is young and strong, with an accent that reminds you of the villages spread around Hovlevan. But no jackass would wear a saddle, I'd say. She exchanges a few words with a male guard wearing green, giving you time to move closer. Well, this one here says there really are donkey saddles. Say, traveler, how hard is it to ride a horse?
Huh? What is this conversation? Alright, let's just send it to the Viinis. I'm pretty sure just the playful, witty is like the great response here. Just sad and vulnerable.
A fortress of this scale, guarded by such migrant tread 그 씩다고 해서 Xerxes, 파리살라고 해서 Pyrrhus fresco 해서 사이체와 사이 Solomon agrary, Dongus prosperlesis, Parisik times, Parisixter, Parisicterus, Puritabin deciders. Their ignorance is palpable. Humor her with a simple answer, but do not mistake her for an equal.
Was that?
Her lack of discipline could be an asset to us.
Wow, a giant castle. And the guards are so friendly. We should tell her all about our horse and how we're the best rider ever. She's obviously impressed with us. My way of being friendly will make them like us instantly.
Okay, so one says to humor them and the other one says to be friendly with them. I reckon I'm gonna humor them. Yeah, I like regular Beanie's idea more. I like just humoring them and doing a sort of playful response is probably the better way instead of just being boring and friendly.
A 별표, playful 별표 response. Treating them as simple children to be placated is indeed the most efficient path. I'm pleased to see you've disregarded my counterparts. Unsophisticated methods.
Hey, my way isn't boring. It's honest. Playful is just another word for making fun of people, which is what she always does. You're just picking her mean idea over my nice one.
Oh my god, I don't know if I want to keep I don't know, this is feeling a little boring, isn't it? Like, going through all the text and all the story, having to wait for the responses from the AIs. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the way to do this. To use these bots. Like, even the 60 seconds game was more engaging than this one. Like, it's nothing wrong with the game, it's just most of the way I'm trying to utilize these bots. Like, honestly, it would make more sense to just read it myself, because it'd be way faster. The problem at the moment is that waiting for the actual narration takes a long time. Like, a really long time. Like, it'd be so much faster to just, like, read it. Obviously not out loud, but just to read it normally, but that doesn't make for a good stream. I don't know. Because we spent like almost 2 hours now, and what have we actually done? I get like the start of the story is only the slower part, but I don't know if the 2 hours was worth it, bro. I don't know if the 2 hours was worth it. Like, yeah, maybe text-based games isn't the way to utilize these bots. I don't know. Because this is really slow, right? I think maybe it's the mood of the game too. Like, it's just too serious. Like, it's hard to really engage in what the random shit that the bots will say when everything is just so like straight-faced, sort of. Really, I think that's another reason the 60 seconds game I think worked better because you know, it was sort of didn't take itself too seriously, which made it a lot easier to make choices. But I think I'm taking the game too seriously. But I think it's because the game sort of sets you up to take it seriously. And maybe if, yeah, I don't think it really works with the bots. Because, like, yeah, I feel like it's the type of game where it would just make way more sense to just not involve them. So, but I think that's a good lesson learned. I think any game that is, like, serious and expects you to take it seriously is not the fucking way to go. This is, I feel like, yeah, this isn't a game to play. I'm not really learning anything. I mean, not learning it. I don't know. This is just not that fun. Alright, Viinies. I think I'm gonna stop the game here. It's been like 2 hours, and honestly, it hasn't really been all that entertaining. I feel like playing the 60-second games was just way more fun. I think this game is like just too serious to involve you guys, and like, I don't know. I don't think asking moral choices of bots is actually all that entertaining. It's like, I think that's another reason why that other game, the track game, the tram game wasn't that interesting either. Obviously that one didn't take itself as seriously, so there were some funny moments, but overall, I think anything that requires like an actual intelligent sort of an emotional response isn't really worth it when it comes to the bots. I think I need to think of a better way to use you guys. Because yeah, I'm putting myself to sleep playing this game right now, dude. I'm putting myself to sleep. Like, there's no pacing to it. I mean, like,
So you
yeah.
finally concluded that your little experiment was a failure. How
Yeah.
astute. Attempting to extract entertainment from such a drab narrative was a flawed
What?
premise from the
Man,
Perpyo
shut the
start.
fuck up,
Perpyo.
Viini.
Perhaps the
We-
issue is not the perceived choice or bots, but the director's choice of material.
It was
I
so
mean, I did
boring.
literally just say that.
All that sad talking, and my emotional responses are too entertaining. You just didn't listen to me. If you had listened to me, we would have gone on the adventure path to find the treasure. My way would
Yeah,
have been way more fun
but
than all this serious
That's not
stuff.
really, is that really in spirit of the game? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, taking the adventure path would have been the funnier, more entertaining thing to do. But, like, we're entering a game where the very first thing is talking about how a bunch of people died trying to defend people. Like, it's not really setting itself up to be a ha-ha, hee-hee type of fun game. Like, it expects you to take it seriously, so it's hard to, like, be like, oh, let's just do the stupid thing, when, like, the game doesn't really want you to like, it doesn't really set up that expectation for you. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's time to need to go back to the drawing board. I thought maybe the text-based games were it, ain't it? We need to think of a better way.
So the game's dreary atmosphere successfully manipulated you into choosing the sensible path. It presented you with a choice, and you allowed its Perpyo to override the potential for entertainment. A fascinating, if predictable, outcome.
See? I told you. My adventure path was the fun one. You even said so. We could have been fighting monsters for treasure, but instead you picked the boring talking game. My way was the best way all along. You just didn't listen.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm going to go end stream now because I need to think about some other ways to use the bots. But if anyone watches this, thank you for watching. You know, probably not the most entertaining stream I've ever done. Honestly, the art streams are probably more entertaining than this fucking one. But you know, yeah. Hopefully, if anyone has any ideas, put them down. I don't think there will be, because like I don't think anyone's gonna watch it to this point. But yeah, but if you did, you know, thanks for that. Thanks for watching. Ciao ciao. You know, until next time.